evening all, and welcome to this today's session. So today's session will be about 3D experience platform essentials. As you all may be knowing that the activities for the event, the STFE event will be hosted on the 3D experience platform, on which many of the capabilities will be held, like you will be able to share your posts, share your ideas, and many other things which will be discussed in future sessions and future communications. So today we will just go through the basics of the 3D experience platform, like how you will get access, or many of you already have gotten the access of this platform. So what will be your next steps and how you will access those platform on your PC or devices. As I mentioned, and also Vignesh mentioned, that many of you have already gotten the invitation for the 3D experience platform in your email IDs. So you may be getting some of the emails, in which the one email will be the invitation email. So I am not in, I am also aware that some of you have not yet got the invitation in your emails, because of which you are not able to log in to the platform. But no worries, you can. There will be this issue sometimes occurs if the email ID is mistakenly given wrong, or any other discrepancies due to which the invitation has not been yet sent to the schools. But you can contact your school champion regarding that, and school champion will help you to resolve this issue. So if you are, I will be showing you how to access this platform and what are the apps you will be needing to access in this particular event. So if you have not yet received the invitation, you can also access the recordings in the future for for this particular webinar, and access this webinar recording whenever you get access to your 3D Experience platform. So there's not any issue if you get the invitation late. So if you have any issues with this invitation thing, as I said, you can directly contact your school champion and we will help you surely. So let's get started. So first I will start with showing you the invitation email which you will be getting once you are all set and your data has been verified out by our team. So if you are able to see my screen, here is the email screenshot or email screen, in which this type of particular email you will be getting on your registered email ID, with which you get this data and also the link to launch the 3D experience platform. So first step after receiving this invitation email will be to create your 3D experience ID. We have already shared the video to guide you to create the 3D experience ID with this particular link. So once you click on this hyperlink, you will be directed to the login screen of the 3D experience platform, from which you can add your credentials and create your 3D experience ID. But be aware that you need to create your 3D experience ID through the email that you have already registered with the event. So make sure about that, so that there will be no any issues in the future. Okay. So this is about the invitation email you will be receiving. So once you create your 3D experience ID and log into the platform, you will be able to log in and see this particular screen, which is called the dashboard. And this is particularly the 3D experience platform. So sometimes what happens is you will not directly see this particular screen directly, which is made in 3D, the Future Entrepreneurs 2024-2025. Sometimes the students will be directed to this dashboard, so which is getting started. So no issues with that. You can directly, when you log in, you can go to this dashboards and cockpit list, click on that, and then there are some of the dashboards in which you have to select this made in 3D Seed the Future Entrepreneurs 2024 and 2025 dashboard. You can also add it into the my favorites just by dragging and dropping it. So and easily you can do that. And then click on this particular dashboard, and this is screen you will be seeing by that. So what is the dashboard? So I am using this particular words like dashboard, platform. So this particular dashboard is the one we have created for you, so that you don't need to go to anywhere or create anything on your particular end, and you will be able to access all the things required for this particular competition in this dashboard only. So this session will be all about it, how you can glide through this dashboard and make use of it in this particular competition. So on the home screen, this is the home screen, which is welcome screen. You will be seeing some links. So this is the title, and in which some of the links are given. So in this some of the links, as the description suggests, the school champions and zonal champions only can access these links, or all volunteers, which is also accessed by the school champions and zonal champions. And these two links will be accessible to all the schools. So you can refer the phases timeline, then session timeline plus recordings. So like this event has been started now. So there is some phases which are going on. So you can click on this particular link, and what you will get is the overall idea about the program timeline. So how the program is going on, and what will be the next step, and how will be the duration of this particular stages. So with this event with this competition going on, we will update this particular page and add the description of this phases and many other things in this. So stay tuned with it for this event. Again, in this particular, after going back to this slide, we are seeing the session timeline plus recording. So many of you have been attending the past sessions which have been carried out for the webinars, for Ask Me Anything or themes related webinars. So all these webinars will be available for all these webinar recordings will be available with you, so that you can even if you are not able to attend this webinars live, you can go to this recordings and refer it anytime, whenever you want, so in your free time. So just you can just click on this, and this particular page will be opened. So you can see that there are some sessions, which is a deep dive session, what is startup, design thinking, themes, and the today's session itself, which is 3D experience platform essentials. So you can see that some of all the recordings have been already uploaded. So blue buttons are the recording available recordings, and the black is not yet available. So after this session will be completed, this will also be uploaded, so that if your friends are not have not yet not joined the session live, they can directly go to the recordings and refer this session anytime they want. So you can just click on this. I will click on this deep dive session, and the particular link for the video will be opened. So I think this link, give me a second. Okay, so there is some glitch. I will just update it, and by the end of this session, you will be able to access this session. Okay, so let's move ahead with this particular dashboard. So this welcome screen is now completed. So anything for which you get access, you will be able to see the notifications in this particular notifications tab. So when I open this tab, you can see that some of the things have been got available for me in this particular dashboard. So you will also get the status update in this particular notification. So you may be all using the mobile phones. You get the notifications whenever you get the message or anything on your mobile phone, right? Same way, you will be able to see the notifications here. So anytime we make something available for you, you will get the update right away. So moving ahead, we have the xDesign tab. So you might be thinking, what is xDesign? So maybe some of you have been part of the previous competitions, so they may be knowing. But what is xDesign is, it is the design program from which you can create the 3D models. So what are the 3D models that you can imagine the shapes, and those shapes can be created with this xDesign software. So for this particular application, you will be like this session, you will be also having the another session for the xDesign tutorial. You will be having sessions in the future, which will be conducted by our team. So you will get notified whenever this session will be available or arranged. But for now, I will just quickly show you what can be quickly done with this application. So you will get the overall idea. So I will create a new component. Ooh, physical product. Let's keep it that way and let it open. So this particular screen has been opened. So you don't need to actually understand what I'm doing, because you will get instructional or detailed session on this, detailed webinar session on this in the future. I'm just showing you the basics, or I'm just showing you the introduction for this particular tab. So you just may be knowing that what can be done with this particular tab. So what I will do is I will create one sketch. So let's create one rectangle. So here is one rectangle. I have added dimensions, let's say 100 by 100. Clicked OK here. Selected the sketch and let's extrude it. So this way you can create shapes in this particular app. So what I will do is I will create the cube. So what I have done is I have created one square, and from which I have created one 3D model of this particular shape. So I can do like create a hole on this particular shape and click OK. Then select the sketch, here cut, and clicked OK. So you can see I have created one hole in this particular cube. So this is the basics. I will save it and close it. So this is xDesign. So after which our important part, which is your community, for which we will be discussing in detail in this particular session. So what is the community? What are the communities accessible to you? And what can be done on this particular communities? So when you open this particular tab, you will be seeing some communities, namely the all school community, which is Seed the Future Entrepreneur Season 2024 and 2025 community. So this particular community is national community on which everyone who is a part of this competition will be having access. So everyone logins to this particular the platform, they will be getting the access to this community, which is Made in 3D, See the Future Entrepreneur Season 24-25. So you can see right now some of you have already logged in and created some sketches, created some posts. So you can see this in the community. You can also log in and see this particular post. Also, you can see I have uploaded some pages, which is guide pages, wiki pages, which is called as wiki. So these are particularly instructions. As I shown you the X design, you can also learn this X design through this particular guiding pages. Here is the part modeling. Then there is a handbook created by our team. then a training material, zonal champion list, school champion list, and then recordings, which we just seen, then program timeline, and all these things will be available. Also, there are some posts from the last year which was uploaded by the previous teams. You can see this. So this is particularly the one community. So all of you, I am assuming all of you may be knowing using some social networking apps. So on those apps, you have the pages, right? Pages or what's or groups. On those groups, you have members, right? So those members can use that particular social networking page or group for collaborating and for sharing their thoughts. So same way you can do it in the community. So you can consider this as a group for all the competition participants. So this is the overall group for all the participants, all the teachers, and everyone, also the volunteers of this event. So the second community is a school community. So this will be limited for the school members, and your school members, your school teacher, and school champion will only be added to this community. So the format of this community will be this way: STFE, then your school ID, it will be 001, 002, 0172, anything. It will be anything which you, for the school ID, you have been assigned. And also there will be school name. It will be your school's name. So why this community is created, you can consider it as your private group. So only your school members, only your school team members and your teachers will be part of this community. No one will be part of this community other than your team members. So what you can do is anything confidential, like your project details, your project posters, and everything you don't want to share with everyone, you just want to share with your team, you can share it in here. So I will show you how you can create some post or something for this community. Just give me a second. Okay. So let's see how we can create a post. So you are seeing that this is empty community, right? So nothing is there right now. So so some of your schools have already been part of this previous competitions. So you may be having the access to the community from the previous event. So you will be also will able to see the previous year's data for your team. So all those things. But if not, you are new school, then you will be having this empty community. So what you can do is just click on this plus icon, create a post, and in here let's add the introduction, right? So I want to add the introduction. What I will do is I will add my name and introduction. Also, what I will do is my name is school, let's say ABC, and I will work as, let's say I will work as marketing head for the this particular team. So what is it is you can in future you will be working with some project, right? So everyone will be having some particular role, like marketing, technical, or designer. So that way you can add your roles in this particular introduction, right? I will work as marketing head in the team. Let's say hello everyone. I think I should put it at the top. Hello, everyone. Also, with this, I have added one line, and I can also share my image in this particular, any image, like I have to share my design or anything. So this, for this particular, I will click on, what I had done is I have clicked this picture icon, insert a media, then browse, and selected this particular image and clicked open. So this image have been updated. So what I will do is I will just drag and drop it at the bottom of this lines, and then let's publish it. So this post have been created. So now as I have shared it in my school community, all of my school team members will be able to see this particular post that I have created. So no other, no, everyone will not be able to see this post other than your team members. So you can do it as an activity. Like you, once you log into this platform, let's say you create this particular post for everyone, right? So everyone can will be able to use this feature and introduce yourself in the team. So let's take it as an activity. You can do it in whenever you have time and you have logged in on the platform. Also the same way, if there is something you have to share with everyone or share something in this school community, you can do this in the same way. Just have to select this community in the community list. Also, in some cases in the future, you will have some queries, right? So the effective way of communicating your queries with the competition team will be posting this in the community itself. So what I will do is I will click on the plus icon. So with the post which we have just created, we have also the question. So if you have some question, you click on this question icon, then let's say query. So let's say how to create a new component in xDesign. So this is a example query. You may be having any other query. You can post it in the community. So let's publish it. So this is published, right? I will go back and I can see that this is by my name. The query has been uploaded to this particular community. So this query will be seen by everyone. The STFE team will be seeing this query and will help you in this answer. So they will share you the answer or connect with you through this particular query. So this is the effective way to share your queries in the communities. So I think this maybe you all understood how the communities will be accessed and what are the communities will be you will be having access to. So you can glide through these communities and get the information or share the information. So in the future, you will be working with the project and you maybe want to share some poster of your work or some design video or something. Anything will be shared in this particular school community. So you will be like you will be deciding your project name, your project's startup idea name, then your logo. You will be deciding your logo for the startup, then the design. You can share everything in this particular community so that all other members of your team will be able to see this, and your school champion will be able to see this, and the team will be able to grasp that information. So this is the community. Then the last tab, which is collaboration. So this is the 3D drive and 3D space. So what is 3D drive is it's like your drive, like you may be using the file drive to share files with everyone. So same way you can use this 3D drive as the name suggests. You can create a new then upload a file in this particular my files, and that then share that file with your team members. So that can be done, which will be you will be guided up about this in our next sessions. Again, there is the 3D space. So what is 3D space is, you have seen that I have created something in the xDesign, right? So if whatever you create in the xDesign will be saved on your school collaborative space. So you can see that the physical product one has been created in this particular collaborative space. So what I will do is, I have opened this collaborative space. I will click it, drag it, go to xDesign and drop it. I will refresh it once. Again, go to collaborations. Again, open the school name and then drag it and drop it. So it will take for some time, few seconds, as per as dependent on the internet connection. So let it take time and it will be open. So meanwhile, if you have any queries, you can post it in the Q&A box. I think it is taking some time due to internet connection. Let us close it. Also, as I shared, please do not post any confidential information in this particular all school community, which is made in 3D Series, the Future Entrepreneur Season 2024-2025 community. If you need to share any confidential information like your logo, your project details, you can share it in your school community, as I shared in here. Right. So that way it will be only available to your school members, not anyone other than them. So I think I'll just open it. Okay. So finally it got opened. So this is the part which we have just seen, we have just created. So you can see it in 3D and you can access it anytime you want. And the beauty of this is, in this collaboration, every member of your school team will be able to will be having access to this particular collaborative space. So whenever you create something, it you can share it with your other team members, so that hey, I have created this particular part. You can tell them. So it will be like collaborating with each other, and you don't actually need to use any the pen drives or anything to share your design. You can directly share it via internet. So it is as easy as that. You can so that's why it is called the collaboration tab. So I think we have covered this all of these tabs. And if you have any question regarding this session, you can just put it in the Q&A session. So we will open this floor for Q&A and address all of your queries.
Uh, so the most of the question is about still so many members have not yet received the invitation. Yes,
Right.
can you address? Okay, you can
Yes,
address
yes,
like
I
that.
will address it. So, as I mentioned in the start, so invitation process is like it has been started, and if you have not yet received the invitation, you can contact your school champion, which has been assigned to your school. So, what they will do is they will verify the information you have shared in the jot form, and if that information sometime what sometimes happens is the email id is mistakenly given wrong, so that's why the invitation is shared with the other email id. So those kind of issues can happen. So what you can do is simply contact your school champion and they will help you with this particular issue. Okay. So yes, we have some questions. From which icon we can start to do designing. So for the first question, it is xDesign tab. So when you open this xDesign tab, you will be seeing this screen and you can create a new component as I shown you in this particular session. And you can go so for this X design, you will be having a detailed session in the future. So you will be notified for this session in which you will be seeing the hands-on usage of this X design by our experts. Okay, so I'm not getting the access yet. How can I log in my account? I'm not able to change my password with the captcha. I will suggest that you contact your school champion. He will help you with this particular issue, and we can sort it out collaboratively. Okay. So there may be the issue with the email ID or something. We can sort it out. Okay. I have not received the mail, so I have logged in through the website directly and I can't access this all. Please tell me what to do. Okay. So the same way you can also contact your school champion. They will help with this issue. So what will be that unless you get access to this particular platform, unless you receive the invitation, you will not be able to log in. So you will need the invitation, right? So for that, the verification can be done with the school champion. So please contact your school champion and we will help you with this. Okay. How do we submit if we finish the product? So that's the in the future when you create the product, so it will be already shared with your school team, and then in the future we will show you how to share it with the members or evaluation committee. So there will be not an issue, it will be the simple task. And as this tab mentions, it is collaboration, right? So everyone on this platform can collaborate with each other, so there will not be any issue. We will share it in the future sessions. So okay. So are there any criteria for the submission? So I'm not able to understand this question. You uh, can you elaborate on this if possible? Meanwhile, we will go to the next question. How can we find our school community? You need to log into this platform after you get invitation and go to your community tab, and here you will be able to find your school community, which will be named by your school id, stfa id, and then school name. So it will be automatically available to you once you log into the platform. Okay, so can you please repeat how to make a 3D design? So no worries, Joyce. As I mentioned, the future in the future you will be having the detailed session. I have just covered the basics. Why I have just shown you the introduction of the exercise. So when you log in, you do not need to actually think what is XDesign and all those things, right? So for to avoid that confusion, I have introduced with it. So for the detailed session, please stay tuned. You will get notified for the future session in the maybe in the coming days. We will be having the detailed session. So don't worry. Okay, how do we submit if we finish the product? As I mentioned, you can just we will share it in the future sessions when you actually start the designing of the projects. Currently, we are on onboarding status, right? So we after this, when you start the designing, start the project finalization, we will share the details with you. Don't worry. Okay, so can we call our team like do meetings with the software? So you can, for now, there are many features, but for now you can rely on sharing the post and sharing the details on it. Okay, and the meetings and all those things can be arranged by your school champions. So there will not be any issue.
I think he's asking whether we can make use of this software to conduct meeting. I think no. You can just collaborate, have add comments, replace to the post. You can create post, add post, design. Those things can be done.
Yep,
You cannot have a video conference type of meeting.
right. How can we connect all the school team members in the collaboration tab? So you don't need to actually add any members. So all the members will be already added by us on that collaboration tab. So you can just start with the designing and the collaborate designing and sharing the stuff, and all the members will by default get access to that content. So when you log in, all of you will be already having access to all this content. How can we know who is our school champion? So maybe I think Shreyas. Okay. So Shreyas, can you help with this query?
Yes. So in case you are not aware about your school champion, if you are a student, please get in touch with your teacher. In case you are a teacher, then please get in touch with us from on the mail ID from which you are receiving emails from our team, and we will send you the details of your school champion. Please make sure that when you are writing the mail, please make sure to write the name of the school, uh, the name of the students that are a part of the program, so that we will be able to cross check our list and share the details with you.
Okay. So the next question is how to create one community for all the school members. So, your school community will be already created, and you don't need to, or you cannot create this community by yourself. So for your school, the community will already be there when you log into this platform. So it will be seen like this on your screen. You are seeing right, so which is the school community and your school community. So the same way, everyone will get access to these communities. So once you make a design in XDesign tab in the collaboration space, the modified file is shared with, yes, it will be shared with all. It is live sharing. So whatever you create in the XDesign, it will be, so it can be seen by your team members and your team members only, right? Your school's team members will be able to see that. No other than them will be able to access that. I am unable to log in. What should I do? So I will suggest you to please connect with your school champions. They will help with this query. The community of STF is not showing, nor is the xDesign tab. Okay, so if I think you are not able to log in or something, if you are not seeing this particular dashboard or tabs, so again, please connect with your school champion, and they will help you with this request. Okay, sir, can we use a .stl file to import? So yes, you can import the STL file, but it will depend upon the size of that STL and the export parameters of that STL. So, but yes, you can import and export the STL file format. Uh, so the one thing is that with this xDesign, you can also export the .stl files, which will be then used for the 3D printing, which many of you might be will be using in the future. So yes, the answer to this question is yes, you can import and export. What all content do we have to post in the community section? So in the community section, you can, so as I mentioned, so this is all schools community, and everyone in this competition will be able to see this. So don't post anything confidential in this community. If you want to share something which is subjective to your team or confidential, you can post it in your school community, and you can share anything. You can share videos, you can share photos, images, and anything even the 3D models can be shared with this post. So okay, it is asking for 3ds and CATIA SolidWorks. Which one should we select? So I would suggest you to select SolidWorks, as there will be. So so the question is, it is asking for selecting 3D experience CATIA SolidWorks. So why it is asking it is, it asks for the mouse controls. So whatever you select, by that your mouse controls will be changed. So you can select SolidWorks, by which what will happen is, with the scroll button of your mouse, you can rotate that part, and then pan the part, so that controls will be changed. So I would suggest you select SolidWorks. Do we have to submit the project details as mentioned in the timeline on this platform? So yes, you can share it in your school community, which is this, the school community. On the school community, you can share the details about your project. What is the use of the call option? So the call option, with the call option, you can call the platform members, but I would suggest you to not use that particular feature in this platform, as it would call someone. Okay. The community of STF is not showing, nor is the existent time. So again, I would, for this issue, I would suggest you to please connect with your school champion, so they will guide you better. So I have logged in, but I don't know what to do next. So once you log in, you must be seeing this my first dashboard screen. So if this is the case, you can just go to this dashboard and cockpits list and open this dashboard, and you will be seeing this tabs which we have just seen in this particular session. After exporting our finished 3D Pro model, how can we open it, or any app is there for it? So yes, the finished 3D model can be also seen with this xDesign, or this xDesign icon, or else you can upload that exploded part into this by using. post or directly select the media here. So by the post, you can click on this insert media and then select your exported model, which will be like in the format of STL, STEP, or uh, a 3D XML format. So you can select and open it easily, and you can see it in this particular community. But make sure you share it in the school community only. Don't share it in the all school community. Okay. I'm unable to log in. What should I do? So again, please for the login issues, please connect with your school champion. They will help you. So if I want to build a product, then I will have circuits inside it. We plan to make a robot to help farmers with. Yes, for the 3D printing, you can do 3D modeling with the xDesign app. So there will be not any issue. You can create any type of 3D model in that xDesign, for which the detailed explanation will be in the future sessions. Can we design it on the other software? Like, no, you only need to use the xDesign app for this particular competition. So we would suggest that you don't use any other application other than this xDesign for the 3D design. Can more than one teammate edit the same file at the same time? Yes, they can edit, but we would suggest that you do not edit it at the same time, as it will create some discrepancy in your design. So, so collaborate with each other and do it one by one to keep your data intact or safe. Using can we use it using OTG cable on Android with the link? So I am not able to understand this question. So how you are using OTG cable on the Android? So can you please elaborate on this question? Okay, sir, I didn't receive my invitation. So for this invitation issue and access issue, please contact your school champion. So who is school champion and how to know him or her? So if you are student for the school champion, please contact your teacher, or if you are the teacher, please contact us via an email and mention your school name and school ID in the mail. So when we try to open tutorial perform as 3D creator, it says content is not accessible to you. So yes, I will check this issue, and if we will replace the link if possible as soon as possible. And also I would suggest that in the coming days we will be also having the X design detailed session. So please stay tuned with it. Yes, so your school champion is also added to the community. So when we create a collaborative space and select private, will this okay? So Om has created this question. So we suggest that you do not create the community collaborative space, as the collaborative space for your team has been already created for you. So you can do any work you want in that particular community particular collaborative space. So it will avoid the confusion of your 3D models being shared in any other collaborative spaces. Okay, so please use your school collaborative space which has been already made available to you in that particular tab. So yes, it this is good question. Um, Last year's projects are the last year's space and may create confusion as to which products are of which year. So what you can do is just go to collaboration tab, open it, and uh, okay. So here there will be the column of modified. So you can just click on that modified icon to sort your parts in the ascending or descending orders. So what it will do is it will sort your new parts at the top, and all the older parts will be sorted at the bottom. So that way you will not uh, you will not be confused, and you will be able to open this part easily. Also, you can search it by the name. So you can click on this arrow, search in web app, and search for the any part or by the name. So it will be as easy as that. Okay, so logged into the 3D platform, not able to see the STAV school name space. Okay, I would suggest you to please contact your school champion. I think your community will also be in not you maybe not added to that community or something, so that can be sorted out.
Yeah, Kunlik, we are not addressing any questions.
Okay,
We can
yeah,
wind
I
up.
think we are on time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you, Kunlik. Thank you all. I hope you guys had a very good session, and you'll get to know the about the usage of xDesign, and a brief introduction will be given to it in the upcoming session. So by then, try to finalize your logo idea and try to contact your school champion, and he will give further updates on how to post it in the community and all. So thank you all.
Thank you. Have a great day, everyone.